you guys killed Imrith, her children, and stole the third generation of blue-ish dragons, and you went to go look for the siblings' hoard, and you found it, maybe, and you're currently underwater, fighting a... there's a word, descriptive word, a dire anglerfish.
Dire.
I had another descriptive word before.
Big ol'.
So I wrote dire aboleth in my notes, not dire
Dire
anglerfish.
aboleth.
No, an aboleth is what killed Smoke.
Yeah, I know.
This segment of water, would you say it's a strait? Are we in dire straits?
Oh, shut the hell up.
Oh no. 1d10 psychic damage. Can we fix the music?
1d10?
10d10
That's
psychic damage.
so much.
10d10.
Oh my god.
A meteor form of psychic damage.
Holy kill. You're reduced.
Okay.
Make a constitution save. You're reduced to 0 hit points.
Title of of YouTube video for this campaign.
Dire straits.
Yep.
Fuck.
Well,
Our YouTube viewers are gonna hate us.
wow,
No, they're gonna
that's
be like,
exactly average.
Sphinx is gonna hate
Wow.
us.
You rolled exactly average.
I'll
Can
turn
we
the music
fix
down,
the
sorry.
music?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
turned up for pre-stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sphinx.
Turned up to drown me out. It's okay.
It's actually not exactly average. Exactly average would be 55.
Nope,
Wait,
I just
no,
canceled it.
No.
10d10.
The average of 2d10 is 11. The average
Yeah,
of
it's-
1d10 is 5.5.
I forget what these
The
sound
average of
like.
10d10 is 55. Not.
But the average
Why?
the average of 100 is 100.
What?
But that's because
Why?
100 goes from 0. The average roll for it, I mean, it's just how it works. The average is the expected value of the roll, which is the probability times the value. Is the sum of the probabilities times the value. And each probability is 1 over 10. So it's 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.3 plus all the way to 1. And that's 5.5. And then you multiply that by 10 for 10d10 and you get 55. Alternatively, you can say that the average roll for 2d10 is 11. The average roll for any dice, for any even number-sided dice, is the average roll for any 2 even number-sided dice is the number of sides plus 1. So like the average of 2d6 is 7.
Brian, can you do me a favor?
Well,
Can you turn around and tell me if your girlfriend is shaking her head at you?
Also,
can
we-
we coming to Zoom University?
She's not. She's watching TikTok.
That's fair.
I don't
Smart.
think she can hear me. Yeah, she can
Very
hear me.
smart.
I'm sure if she could hear me, she would have been shaking her head.
Hey, what's up,
Maybe
Reaper?
talking about dice averages for
Hi, Glitch. We're sorry.
for 2 minutes.
Okay,
Math.
let's actually get back to this combat.
I'm ready. Let's jump right in. Let's dive
Wow.
right in.
We're
Okay,
already done then.
so we are at the top of the round. Hopefully this works. Probably doesn't. Whatever. We don't need turn order in chats. That's fine. Fredry, you see Slice swallowed up by this dire anglerfish. And
Yeah, did we decide if that gives sneak attack or not?
I am still a threat.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. But before you move with your turn,
Damn it.
We knew this was happening.
It doesn't
Nothing
get layer
happens?
actions. It's not our
You're-
fault.
you're passive, even though you are totally focused on this one dire anglerfish. You do have the sense that there is one very close behind you. Or something very close behind you.
What's this close?
Like in the ship.
That close?
What? Guys, how did we see that?
No! Because I would have had to move through that thing.
I mean, she did mention that there was a bunch of
Yeah.
lights in the weeds.
A
you
I
light.
were
knew there were
making.
more, but, like,
She
I
put-
would have had to
There
move,
weren't.
would have had to move through it.
Ugh, it's fine.
We're in 3 dimensions right now. We can all go up. It's below you.
You're a swashbuckler, right?
The other one did sneak behind us. I mean, did it end its turn there? While I was aware of
No. It was always there.
Fuck. Well, if I had a Vorpal sword, I wouldn't be at disadvantage. Heh.
Why not?
I'm at disadvantage on the attack anyway. So fuck it.
Eep.
We're gonna use Hunter's Mark on that one that has slice inside of it.
Okay.
I don't know why Hunter's Mark rolls like that. We're just gonna ignore that and roll Hunter's Mark the regular way.
Hold on. Let me update some levels.
Some levels? We're all leveling up?
Oh, no. Health levels.
I know.
We're all leveling up in the middle of combat? Okay, if you insist.
Yeah, good point. Is that one hurt?
Yes, this one is her.
Yeah, it just turned it to yellow.
Okay. I still don't see yellow. But, alright.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, aura's not working.
Wow, nice.
You see that one now?
Yes.
Nope.
Behind
The
you?
top one.
Behind you, yeah.
Oh yeah, the top one, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I see
and now that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yay!
Now the other 6.
Which one did you have? Wait, what was this little crossbones? What was that?
I
for?
don't know what that is. It's not Hunter's Mark.
Me
Was
it yours
inside it,
first?
because it's a dead man walking.
I haven't
think-
used Hunter's Mark yet.
Was it yours, Ben?
Probably.
I think Ben did something.
Yes, I used Hunter's Sense to figure out what was about it, but that shouldn't have left anything.
Okay. Well, it's now
I'm
for Hunter's Mark. That's the one
checking
you're Hunter's Mark, right?
through to see.
Or are you
what
doing
it-
the one behind you?
No, I did Hunter's Mark that one.
Okay.
I
A 21 does hit.
don't know what that would have been. It's weird. Alright, let me add up damage. Pause, please.
Calculator time.
Possibly.
I looked through to see all the rolls since we rolled initiative, and I couldn't find anything that would.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's 38 damage, and some of it is lightning damage. Because we're underwater. And fuck it, why not? And then I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Maybe. If it rolls dice.
Perhaps.
Roll 20 doesn't like this character.
I just think you have so many damage stacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roll 20 doesn't like this character.
You just need to make a secondary damage roll.
Beyond 20. Beyond
16 does
20.
hit.
Oh, because you use D&D Beyond for this, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
You say 16 does it?
Yes.
Cool.
They're certified big boys.
I'm trying to mute myself when Harper walks in the room.
You're good.
My young king.
Another 19 damage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and update that aura since none of these are working.
Oh, are you automatically doing auras?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
I forgot to look at the API between last week and.
Hopefully I remember to do it between tonight and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed.
I'm guessing you're staying there, or are you bonus actioning removing yourself?
No, because I bonus action cast Hunter's Mark.
100 marks. Yep.
But my question is he within melee range, or is he above me or below me?
Were you going to hide yourself in the weeds?
I tried to hide there the first time. So I was like, I guess I really would have been like bottom of the weeds.
Okay. He is in the weeds with you.
Cool.
So he like right next to you, huh?
Cool.
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 Fuck.
Cool beans, boys.
I'm just gonna turn around and look at him.
Oh,
Can
he
I
needs
use-
initiative.
He does. Can I use
He
like
needs some
a
initiative.
You can probably add about
nature,
the same initiative.
Well, at
like a
least he isn't gonna
nature
spend this time.
performance?
I was turned around watching myself running.
Oh,
When I
where'd you
looked
go?
back, it was like
What,
a
Bo?
giant sea monster.
I was like, can I use some kind of like nature
looking at it for some sort of
persuasion check to make him not eat me?
You may try.
I haven't attacked him yet.
Make a persuasion.
Is he technically an animal?
Yes. Well, yeah, he's a beast.
Dire animals are still
I-
beasts.
I'm speaking to him in Draconic. And telling
Classic
him
animal language.
not to fuck with us. Because we're here to fuck with the thing that lives down the hole and not him.
So you speak. So you present yourself in such a way, and you speak in Draconic.
Probably more intimidation, hopefully.
It doesn't seem to understand you.
Cool. Cool. Guys, there are more.
That'd have been crazy.
Or
It was like, it backs off. It's super cool with this.
I was banking on the fact that dragons have been through here, and maybe it would have overheard Draconic, and maybe it knows the thing that speaks that weird language is not to be messed with.
Wild.
Hey, Slice. It's your turn.
Alright. I'd like to fuck it up.
Okay, please try.
I'd like to give it
Alrighty.
irritable bowel syndrome.
Please.
Yes, no.
1, 2,
Oh, he fucked it up.
3, 4. Baby! That's 3 out of 4 still. should I use an action
Just for
that?
funsies, will you roll an extra d20?
Sure, Chris. As long as it's just for funsies.
Nice.
especially for wild
Another
magic
attack.
storage. She didn't
Oh
tell you
my-
that you're now multi-classed into sorcerer.
No! Well, alright.
Actually, he is just a sorcerer now.
I'm a level 14 sorcerer. I'll update your hit points. Oh, you're
so-
dead.
Go ahead and roll the 3 damages. While you are slicing and dicing away,
That's my name. My last
Huh?
name's Ann Dice.
Huh?
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I can't make that canon.
Jesus.
15, 14, 13. That's a total of at least 2 damage.
42.
Thank you.
so while you are slicing and dicing there, you do take a little bit of acid damage
Okay.
inside. Not much. One acid.
Okay.
You take 1 hit of acid?
I take a solid hit of acid though.
Take a 10 strip, buddy. Gotta bump them numbers up.
Smoke.
So did
Oh, on the start of
28
its turn, I'll bump it up.
Did the 28 hide me from it?
It hid you from that one.
Okay,
And
that's
it hid you from the one that's on Foundry.
Did
And
not
it
hurt you.
also hid you from the one that you can sense with your super high perception.
that's fine. That one can stay the fuck over there for now. I'm gonna take a
Did
normal
not.
attack.
It
Try to
did not hide
persuade
you
it.
from the one that is currently swallowing you.
On the one that slices in.
Disadvantage?
Advantage goes hiding, disadvantage goes underwater. So
Oh,
normal.
yeah. And you still get sneak attack because I am within 5 feet.
Yep. Oh, that was good rolls. 46 damage.
Okay.
Alright.
On the one that slices in?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna free our whirlwind of knives.
Slice, you feel the
It
tap
hits me.
that Fraudry and Smoke have done, and you feel the body that is encompassing you go limp and dragging you down.
How far
Alright.
deep? Can I go like into this hole? Because I exposed myself, so I want to like go. I want to move 15 feet and try and like hide deeper in the hole.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck your thing.
Fuck what thing?
I rolled a 2 and got a 25 because of reliable talent.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out reliable talent. Big ups to reliable talent.
Shout out, rogues are broken.
Level 11 rogues are broken.
Shout out Veth being like, that's a
The
natural
other
one.
one?
I wish to not re-roll that natural one.
And that is all I can do.
Alright. I'm going to
I really
draw
should be
my
more-
longbow. And that says long O. Hold on.
Hey, thank you for the follow, random reptilian.
And I'm going to attack
Nice.
this one after using... Oh, alright, well.
Which one, left or right?
This one after using Slayer's Prey, although it probably doesn't matter.
Is that the resistance thing?
No, that's my attack deals an extra 1d6 damage if it hits.
Okay. 11 does not hit.
Okay. I forgot I get 2 attacks per turn.
16 does hit.
So that's
Ooh. Spicy.
7 whole damage, and then I'm gonna swim 15 feet forward.
Yep. Boop, boop. So that's Dan. We can remove that. You have made yourself known, and it is going to swim up to you, and it is going to try to bite you.
Okay.
29, I'm assuming hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural 20 and a 19. Wonderful.
I wonder.
You are swallowed, and you take 40 damage.
Got
Did he have advantage?
What had advantage?
Wait, did the fight against him? Because it wouldn't be the
No,
natural 20,
21,
it'd be the
and then
first.
hold on. I'm sorry. I assumed it was going to do that. 66, and
No, the 66 is at the start of its turn. So they killed the dire fish I was in before the acid could get to me.
Alright.
We
Okay,
got
so
you.
just
Wait,
21 damage.
See. Alright, I take 21 damage. Cool.
We got you, Slice.
And then
Hey,
you are
thanks.
swallowed. I'm just going to put a yeah. I was going to put a token on, but you can go and get in there. Fraudry.
It's alright. That honestly helped me. Now I'm closer to it, so I can beat it up without having to swim.
If you cut its head off from the inside, I'll
Give you a
literally
thumbs up.
give you a thumbs up. Thank you. She read my mind.
This anglerfish is going to try and bite you.
I mean,
I don't think a
Barely.
28 hits.
28? What's your
Barely.
AC?
You got that plus 17 leather armor, right? Roger?
Yeah, right?
yeah, and my AC starts at 0. So,
Oof. That negative 10 dexterity.
You are swallowed.
I would like to point out for the 15th time that I don't have a melee weapon because I gave it to Toes.
You got
You need
a
to
bite
get
or
one of
something,
those.
right?
Yeah, but it's like 1d4 minus 1.
Still melee attack.
Smoke. Will you a perception check?
Is there gonna be one of these per person? Is that what we're doing?
Well, we're one free now.
So as you swim down further into this hole, the water gets colder and colder, and you notice that there's air bubbles coming up past you.
Nothing.
Smoke just whispers, "We're in danger."
No shit, I'm in a fish.
Where's that coming from? I feel like there's a muffled something from that higher
No
angle fish over
shit, I'm in a fish.
So
More than half of us currently are in a
I'm
fish.
just gonna roll for something.
Is
Oh,
it
Always a
initiative?
great
Search.
thing to hear from your GM.
Sick,
I mean, it
sick.
tells us what it is, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
Something, aka.
Yeah, something's coming up next.
Something's real bloated. They had a big meal. They had a big meal earlier.
You just keep adding things before my turn.
um,
Like, oh, you're struggling with
Oh, wait, wait,
underwater
wait, wait,
combat. Let me chuck more.
Yeah, but
Oh,
like its
oh,
turn
wait.
its turn is used this round, right?
it has a +5 to that.
Oh, so yeah, it can't.
You keep adding
It can't
things
go, right?
before my turn.
We're already on 21. It can't go. It's
Yeah, but that's the thing
25.
is, its turn was used already.
Yeah, its turn was used. It was breathing
Okay,
out onto
okay.
smoke.
Okay, fair. Okay.
We did it. Okay.
The DM has
this
been
was
I'll be
merciful.
fair.
Hey, if
For the
anybody-
round.
Sphinx, can you give me luck? I want to crit fish and try and one-shot this thing that has fraudery.
Oh.
When
Or Ben, because
Audrey.
crit.
Nah, because Toes can still crit from the inside with his attacks.
Well, no, he'd
I'm
have to roll 2 natural
Hold on,
20s.
hold
He's
on.
blinded and restrained.
Hold on. Why am I not in the turnover?
What?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Find the series initiative and give him a turn.
I think you
I'll be
had a
back in a
3.
second.
Yeah, I've been waiting to go.
Vasily's over here like,
You
I
go
wasn't given any
now.
orders,
I
so
wasn't given an order.
no one's
It's
below
alright.
half health.
I always end
Here,
up
go ahead and
skipping
roll
Genie will
again.
reply.
We're at 3.
Just out of spite, though, right, Ben?
No, just because I keep forgetting she's not me.
Oh.
You want to give him his
Okay.
turn really quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will. Okay.
Hold on, I'm doing it.
Okay. Hey, what happened to your spiritual weapon token?
I just moved it.
Oh, I see it. Was that 20 feet?
I recast it.
Oh. Okay. 21 to hit. Why is it
The
pink?
homie.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it.
6th
Okay.
level cast?
I only hit it for 18.
So I can click on it and recast it for 19.
Why did you hit it again?
I
Oh,
just
oh.
clicked on the link.
Okay.
Hold on, also, it's not exist.
But also, I have this special lizard folk trait where if someone casts magic within 5 feet of me, I can just recast that magic.
I have a special variant human trait
Uh.
where I do max damage on all my attacks, so
And never miss and always crit.
and I never miss and always crit and treat all my weapons as vorpal weapons, so
Yeah.
You know, I am the Lady of Pain.
I am the Lady of
So-
Pain.
So that is just a bonus action cast, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
So you can do an action cantrip, or your action.
Or a channel divinity. I don't know. I don't think that'd help here, but
Pray to whatever god you
pray to the forces of the arcane. Divine intervention this away.
Wow, that was shit, man. Only 13 more damage?
After a wisdom save.
Yeah, the DC 18 wisdom save.
Oh.
Don't talk shit.
That was close.
Does it have to roll to see if it vomits me up? Or is that only from damage on the inside?
It's just damage on the inside.
Well, this is total dead. I'm sure that there's a little on the inside.
Just like in their soul, though.
Jake,
Well, it does bomb the
you
brain, so-
have
I see.
point
It
of
says
luck.
boom.
Thank you. Thank you,
Of
Sphinx.
Twitch luck, not luck.
Yep.
Thank you, Sphinx. So technically, it did end its turn within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Can I skirmish my way back out of its mouth before it swallows me? I know that's not.
No, you're in its tummy.
Damn it.
You're restrained, which means
You are
have
the
zero
cummy in his
movement.
tummy.
Whoa!
Well, I'm not sure if that was a compliment or not.
Unarmed strike.
I don't
You
have
do
the
have
rules on.
less for the next 3 rounds, though.
Oh, who's
Hey.
all blessed?
Reaper just gave it to you.
Me.
Oh. Thank you, Reaper.
So I'll go ahead and put that on there.
I don't remember the rules off the top of my head, but what are the rules for shooting a ranged weapon while you're... What am I? Restrained?
You're already at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
Yeah.
You are blinded and restrained.
Can you shoot a ranged weapon while you're restrained, though, is the thing.
That's my question. I'll just
Google.
look up. I'm looking up restrained.
Jeremy!
JR, will you get Jeremy on the phone?
Alright. Let me see. He might have blocked me.
No.
Oh,
I just
no!
have disadvantage on attack rolls, that's all.
Shit, I didn't
So
realize.
and you're already at disadvantage because 5 feet, so.
Jeremy?
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
it's me
triple
again.
disadvantage.
Anything that
Oh.
attacks me has advantage, but nothing can
No.
attack me because I'm in a fish.
No, I'm talking to Jeremy right now. You can't have double disadvantage on something.
Also that.
But what about triple disadvantage?
That you do.
Let me ask. Yeah,
It's
triple
double,
disadvantage
it's
is that's the exception.
Bonus action move hunter's mark over. Because
Okay.
that'll be easy to place.
Yeah. You can easily locate that.
Literally anywhere that's around me. Like right next to me. Like this flesh I'm touching.
Should not have disadvantage on this. I basically have to stab it.
You didn't.
You did very well.
Well,
Just-
I mean, minus those extra rolls.
I mean, it's really hard to miss with a ranged weapon from inside something.
That was a nat 22. Damn it. Okay.
Random Reptilian asks if you've tried social distancing from the fish.
I did. It didn't work. Well, I don't know. I am 6 feet away from all of its, like, lung area.
You are in its phlegm. You are
That's the
in
acid
its
damage.
stummy sack.
Yeah, you're good, man.
You are in its stummy sack.
Thank
as
you
we
for the
say in
follow.
the medical biz.
Do I get sneak attack because I'm hidden from it?
It knows you're there.
Fuck. So that's 14 damage on the first one.
You're giving it heartburn.
I mean, I think you'd be pretty surprised that it had an arrow come from the inside of it. Just saying.
Just saying. There's also lightning damage.
Okay. What?
I'm
Okay.
waiting on the next attack to roll.
Oh, okay, because that hunter's mark came first. Yes.
Sweet.
Are you just gonna give me the grand total?
Maybe.
Okay.
So that's 22 from the second one. 36 total.
Okie dokie. So
Now-
you.
Vomit me up, daddy.
Also, you lied to me.
Don't like that you said
I
that.
You bored me, now vomit me.
Wow. So you were able to hit this anglerfish with 2 of your arrows, putting a sizable dent in its aura. Trying to get to the color. But it is still alive. Slice, the one who has swallowed you is falling
not-
to the floor.
Does it not vomit me back up?
No.
How
I'd
much
like
total damage
to,
did you do, Bo?
I did 36 damage.
I like to
Move it,
slash
move it.
my way out of its stomach.
Okay.
Is that a
probably-
check or my attacks?
You can just
Do like an athletics to try to rip.
Yeah.
Normally,
Yeah.
once a creature swallowing you dies, you can just use your action. You can use your movement to leave it.
10 feet, normally.
10 feet. What do you want, Chris? I'll do either.
You can do your movement.
I'm back. Sorry.
10 feet of movement to get out.
Is it my turn? Or Slice's turn?
20, 30. This is half movement. I'll use my action to dash. 40, 50.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll get up to it, and then I'll action surge, and then do my attacks. Goody, stop looking at me like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recklessly. All this hit, right? It's AC is like 16.
Yes, all hit.
I'm dodging longsword blades.
What the fuck?
You're like the woman in the box as the sword goes through.
Whoop, not there. Nope.
Hey! Oh! Hey!
Oh, hey.
No, I don't just like to fight slice. I don't like it.
So 26, 47, 14. Okay, you do a substantial amount of damage to this fish
So
with your slices.
now that Slice's turn is over, I have a question about Slice's weapons.
Okay.
I'd like to use a charge to do
Technically,
D8 more damage.
Slice's
Oh wait, that's the wrong. Okay.
technically
One more damage.
Slice's weapon,
Necrotic.
his longbow shoots javelins, which are under the list of weapons that do not take disadvantage at.
That's what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of taking an arrow and giving it to him, but I'm waiting for this man to swallow me.
I mean, you're
We'd be in
not
the same.
wrong.
I'm not
Stump
wrong.
me,
They are
Stout.
under the melee and ranged weapons that do not take disadvantage underwater. So
I
would
was
his
thinking-
would his strength-based longbows have disadvantage?
Would my strength-based longbow? Oh, the thing in general.
Because it shoots javelins, which are
'Cause
both stated to not have disadvantage.
So it's
This
really
is
just like
true.
throwing a javelin mechanically upgraded.
Yeah. But that's for your
That's
turn.
neither here nor there. I'm slicing, I'm dicing.
A longbow is like a bicycle. Your longbow is like a motorcycle.
True.
And Smoke isn't very good at the motorcycle bit.
Well,
He is very good at the motor boating bit, though.
Wow.
Just
Um,
ask the magical shopkeeper.
Mhm. So, am I good? Is it my turn now?
He is.
Okay. So, is the 25 hidden from this one?
Yes.
Okay. Normal. Yes, I didn't even need the luck. Thank you, though, Sphinx.
We're gonna need it in a minute, don't worry.
That's okay, you're about to be free. Re-rolling that one because I can.
Can you wait?
Piercer.
would you roll one on? Yeah.
So there is, wow, okay, so it's still a 1. And here's my extra d8 because a piercer. And then sneak attack. If it'll roll.
I saw the ones on the psychic. I was like, wait a minute. How did you roll 5 ones?
Yeah, don't talk about it. And then we're also going to use a Psychic Blades. So that
You have to roll. Oh, are you just doubling this?
Yeah, I'm just doubling. So 52, 62, 69, 73,
Nice.
80,
Good job,
82. 82 damage.
We did it, guys. 82 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
And that was a lot of ones. Imagine if it had been anything better.
Imagine. It might have been done.
5 ones.
Yeah, we don't. Okay.
All right.
Even with the feat that lets me re-roll a 1 or re-roll a damage die, I still roll.
Can you
Yeah,
use
there's-
Lucky to reroll one of those too?
There's no point looking up the creatures I fight with. Also,
There is a point in looking it up.
Just doesn't mean we'll find the right stats.
Exactly.
yeah.
It means we get something close.
Because you look up Dire Aboleth and there's like 6 stat blocks. Or Dire Anglerfish? Yeah, there's a lot of stat
Anglerfish.
blocks.
Also,
Yeah.
I was just going based off of general swallowing mechanics.
Yeah.
Do enough damage, you get vomited out.
So does 82 or whatever I just said finish this one off?
No. Like I said, if it wasn't ones, a bunch of ones, you might have.
Well, I'm gonna give
You're gonna
you
get out of the hole.
give you a guess what I'm about at the bonus action and do.
Bonus action P.
Yeah, I pissed my entire way up, but bonus action, I disappear into Wildmount for a turn. But
Toes.
I'm going to attack him from the inside
Okie dokie.
after using Slayer's Prey.
Just like my depression. What?
Wow. Toes hit.
You are loved.
$15 plus 14 is 29 plus Slayer's Prey. 31 damage.
Okay.
The home.
well, yeah.
No smites for the fellas.
No.
He's a real paladin. He saves those for crits.
True.
Only
Well,
true
he's a
paladins.
He's a Vorpal.
Only true paladins never smite.
Actually, that's a good point. You have a Vorpal sword. You shouldn't save
Critting.
those for crits.
Just killed him.
Is that everything then?
Yes, that was everything. Sorry.
Random sports update. Georgia just scored on like a 80-yard pass.
Oh, nice.
I watched a live stream where an initiative, after they were done with their turn, they said, "I relinquished control," and I was like, "Wow, that's nice." Anyhow,
Vasily.
All right. I'm just gonna rebop that one with the spiritual weapon.
Do it to him. Well,
11 does not hit.
No, didn't think it would.
You want to roll an extra d20? Because we haven't been doing those.
Why do I need an extra d20?
Because you missed. And we had done them in the beginning, and now it's just fun to have extra rolls. Look, nothing bad happens. It's fun.
it's fine. Don't worry about
Nothing else?
it. Don't even worry about it.
you realize crit fails when we're underwater? With disadvantage on our attacks?
Your potion of water breathing gives out somehow at that exact moment.
That's fine. I get a whiz save.
Oh yeah, that's fine for you. You don't need to cast a cantrip because that wasn't casting a spell, just in case you didn't want to.
Oh, no, I did not want to. Don't do that. Don't take it.
Don't.
Yeah, because you're holding concentration.
Don't.
Yes,
Don't
as long
roll
as
that
it's not another
You're holding
concentration spell.
concentration, but if it's like a guiding bolt or something.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a spell because it's holding concentration.
Oh wait, it's not. Yeah, it's not concentration either, right?
Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I should know
What?
that.
What a good spell. Oh yeah, because you played
Weapon.
tiefling
Yeah,
earlier, right?
I don't.
Well-
anymore.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
got canceled a couple days
Did you roll
ago.
that?
You hate to see
There
it.
it
I'm
is.
sorry.
Oh, that's a thing.
That's the one next to me.
So, this game and Jake's game are the only campaigns I'm in anymore.
Did that even roll? That didn't even roll.
Wow, that's a lot of inflicting wounds and.
Yeah, you gotta roll to
do
hit.
the mid spell attack. Hold on.
These have been my only games for a long time.
19.
Why is it pink?
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, then 56.
Because all of his
Suddenly
insides are
no.
on the outside now.
I like the pink one.
It's kind of cute.
It be saying inflict wounds, though.
Like I said,
Uh,
all of its insides are on the outside now, so of course it's pink.
This one over here, by the way.
The one that you're touching, I hope so.
Okay.
You gotta touch it.
I didn't know if
Touch
you
that
were
mule.
actually what I was casting, or if you were just looking at 56 on the top. Nice little hit. That's what I'm looking at.
So you go up and touch it, and you inflict necrotic damage to it, and it writhes in pain, and it's going to try to attack you back.
What is it at? Because that aura didn't load for me.
Oh, I haven't changed it.
Goonie, stop barking.
Okay. Consistent.
It's a head.
You actually hate to see it.
So you are swallowed up with toes, and you take 25 piercing. It gobbles you up.
So
And Toes,
next campaign,
I hate to mention it, but Toes does take 66 acid damage.
Oh, nice.
next campaign, I'm coming back with a creature that's bigger than huge. Fuck this shit.
Toes, you do take it's 43, 23 acid damage.
I would rather just take 11 acid damage.
I'd really rather.
By which I mean I'm going to cast Absorb Elements.
Ah, okay.
I'm not just saying.
I just want to put it out there.
I was waiting for the explanation.
I would just like to put it out there that.
Is that a reaction? It is a reaction. Nice.
Yeah. Goonie.
Smoke, you are the first to notice that the bubbles are becoming larger.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are also the first to notice, as
we don't
one of the
acknowledge
few
it,
that are
it's
not
not
swallowed
there.
up, as a monster.
A certified big boy.
You peek through one of the holes that Slice has made.
I'll poke my head out and go, I feel more comfortable in here.
Can we get a damage aura on the far left aboleth?
Far left aboleth?
The one Vasily Toes are inside. Thyre.
Anglerfish.
I keep wanting to say aboleth. It's almost like
the
you scarred me by killing my character.
The aboleth that we know is off the map.
It's in the yellow.
The one that we know is coming.
Yeah, it is.
So you watch as it swims past you.
Thank God. Well, it doesn't want us, guys.
Well,
All of us.
it
It
swims
doesn't want
past
any-
Smoke.
No, it doesn't want any of us.
It swims
It
past
wants
Smoke.
to
because
eat
he's
the-
hidden.
Let it eat the fish.
It's super bloated right now, guys.
Eat the anglerfish.
It's a certified bloated
Wait.
eel.
Then we'll be inside the two stomachs.
Oh!
The dwarf stomachs.
The two stomachs.
Like, I will be the duck in a turducken. Or the chicken.
Oof. Oof. They sometimes put an octopus in there, so you're the
And
octopus.
to think, I action surge.
So it's it swims up, ignoring Smoke, and it sees.
Who? Who does it see? The only other person
sees?
here. Oh.
And so what you see, let me just try to make that bigger. Hey Jake, what's the command that makes the token bigger?
Press it and press Shift Z.
That didn't make it any bigger.
Nah.
Slightly bigger.
Here,
It has multiple heads.
is this like a? This is like a Hydra or some shit.
It's a bloated eel, but it has multiple heads.
Don't question it.
Shit.
Did Tiamat
so-
go for a swim in a radioactive lake?
So it is going
Well, I
to
have two
bite you
hits,
one
so-
with the main mouth.
I love a main mouth. Yup. Yup. Yup.
Hold on.
Hold on. You bit it with secondary mouth twice?
Yeah, it has at least 3 separate mouths.
So why does it
At
have
least.
tertiary mouth?
Because it's like the primary mouth and then like the secondary mouth. They're smaller
You didn't
heads.
have a tertiary.
Oh,
Probably because if we cut off heads, this thing regenerates more.
Trey, the tertiary mouth is the
No,
two
it's
antagonists
fine.
that she hasn't rolled for yet.
If it regrows another one, then you'd have your...
Hey, toes in the ceiling.
and
you're
then
probably on
it
your
is
own.
going to
brain works bad.
okay. So it bites you with the main mouth and then with a secondary mouth grappling you, and then it's going to try and fling you.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Underwater.
This is an anime fight. He can go flying.
In the water, I'll be fine.
Is Slice still at full health?
No.
Yeah.
I'm at.
Well,
I'm at.
your token says
135.
Can you update your R20?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, we need to get you to fix that for me.
5. There you
Because
go.
we have yet to do that.
I think-
yeah. What's your hit points right now?
I think Beyond is still switched to the other campaign. He's
What's
already
my
fixed
hit
it.
points? 135.
No, Fraudries is updated. He got it himself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look, I remembered the gold coins. I did not remember the overlay.
All good.
No, not the overlay.
I know your connection between.
Yeah.
So it's going to do yes. Oh, why did it do it twice? I only hit it once. Calm down.
Calm down. Fling. So it made the bite, hit me with the bite, and it's gonna bite me and fling me. Takes 1 for every 10 feet it was thrown if I hit a solid surface.
You're gonna get full
So
It's gonna fling me up, right?
roll a d6.
So here's.
Oh,
One.
wait. The target is thrown at another creature. That creature must succeed. Oh, I'm not being.
Oh, okay.
You're not. So it's going to bite you. I'll do the damage in just a second, and you're going to end up over here. 20 feet.
Oh, that's rough for us, banking on sneak attack damage.
You hate to see it.
19, 24, 31, 39.
39 damage.
Yep.
Halved.
No, 39 damage
is
is
the
halved. Is the half damage.
Is halved.
Yeah.
Damn, you hate to see it.
You
And
really hate to see
then
it when you think that would almost
You
kill me.
are.
39. Damn it. Guys, I'm under 100. 96. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's D&D is getting yeeted by a thick eel.
Hey, ain't that the truth? That's our stream for tonight. Good night, guys.
That's life, kids. Sometimes you just get yeeted by a thick eel.
Eel.
True.
Let me just make
you
sure
gotta-
that that's
when you
all
say
I can do
feel,
with
you
that.
got
No, that's all you can do. We're making an executive decision.
Us
That-
as the group.
That seal is done.
That feel
That
is
feel.
gone.
All right.
Sphinx,
Now you can
love the
do
fact-
more shit to us.
It's fine, guys. You've already killed one. Almost killed another one. The
It's
third one's
not
to half.
fine. I'm inside of a fish. Nothing is fine right now.
And it didn't kill it with a critical strike.
An 82 damage critical strike.
Fraudry, you will take in just a second as soon as it does. Why did it? Okay. 21 acid damage.
Not fine.
Frederick has been in the fish for 2 rounds. 1 round.
One
One
round.
whole round.
One
One
whole
whole round. This is the first acid damage.
Yes.
It's okay, Frodder. You always brag about never getting hit.
I never bragged. I just pointed it out after the fact.
You do have bless, remember.
And now look at you and your little blouse.
Yeah, that
didn't
help.
I know. Oh, I know. It hasn't.
What
been.
a
Thanks.
Uh,
Jake.
Didn't mean to post that, my bad.
Thanks for hearing it. I feel
You take
hurt.
21 acid damage. Don't forget, you've got bless. It doesn't help.
Me and someone
You
else
got
on
blessed.
another server are trading back lines from the Rasputin versus
Does a
Uh,
19 hit?
Stalin.
That brings up a
Slice. Does
bad
19 hit
memory
you?
of high school, where I went to high school with a guy who would not stop quoting epic wreck battles of history.
You hate to
Well.
see it.
Slice. Does a 19 hit you?
It was
It does a 19
Just-
hit me? No, it does not.
just kind of the worst.
Oh, okay.
I have a 20 AC.
Look, our tank is doing tank things.
No, Matthias.
I do
Thank
It's a
you.
lot like Philip.
things. My AC is 18 from the plate, +1 from my feet, and +1 from the stone of protection revolving around my head. What a cool aesthetic thing. Ironstones, guys. Don't worry. I'm
fine.
here.
Slice. Actually, Frederick.
Yeah.
Roger.
I'm waiting on dice.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, boy.
Wow. You know what?
You want to roll an extra d20?
No, I would like to roll bless. Is that a
Okay.
D4? Is that our version
Well, I mean,
of
it's
bless?
still at the.
Yeah, it's
It's still
still
negative
not
one.
even.
It's still not one. You miss.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're the DM.
Yeah, you are the
it'll
one.
hit something. It might hit something.
Oh,
So-
but
What else
Does
is there
bless
to hit?
matter?
I don't think bless matters.
No. You missed. Go ahead and hit for your second attack.
What happened on the first one?
I was going to describe it once you rolled the second one.
Okay.
Just in case it was another one. Or 20.
Ooh, there we go.
That's
That's
better.
You are visibly shaken as you have been swallowed up, have maneuvered yourself from Slice's attacks, taken a little bit of acid damage as you are being somewhat digested, and you miss with your first attack without any repercussions. And you hit with your second attack. It doesn't matter how much you did for. Smoke left it with 7.
Well, I did 28. So there's that.
And you do kill it, and it is slowly dragging you down.
I would like to take 9 feet of my movement to poke my head out of its mouth, and bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on that one.
Okay.
Or I guess Hunter's Mark move it, not
Yeah, I
recast
get
it. But yeah, bonus action.
Hunter's
And then use, I don't know, another 3 feet of my movement to go back inside of it a little bit and just kind of hide in its mouthy area.
For reference, its head is this way because it just tried to bite the slice.
That's
So you don't see this yet.
I poked out enough to like survey the battlefield.
Okay.
You know,
Well, then you
got
do see that.
I got my
Well,
waist
in that
out.
case.
I got my waist out, up to my waist, and went, oh fuck, Hunter's Mark on the small thing, and then back inside. This
Okay,
is
well, then
my-
it'll start dragging you down
He's
to
going
the
to
ground.
on that.
My cocoon sleeping bag.
But not into the stomach, so you don't have acid, right?
Yeah, no, just in the mouth. Like I'm clutching its tongue.
Just for that.
I have my arms wrapped around its tongue.
Slice, you see damage being done to it internally. Fraudry poke his half of his body out and
Slice.
then swiftly
Oh,
back
that.
in.
Hi, Slice.
Hi.
What would you like to do?
It's warm in here.
I'll leave. Hey, I leave the fight. I'll
Back to the surface.
I'll just go back up to surface. Don't worry, guys. I go right there,
Okay.
and there you have that.
And you go to this big boy.
That big boy. I hate myself. All right. That is still raging. Never stop raging.
Okay.
A book.
Alright.
Well, does a 19 hit it?
Yes. Wait, hold on.
It has different AC.
Yes.
Does
I had to recheck.
Okay.
Just barely.
Yay.
Ah!
20,
I
35,
like your cuts. G.
44.
Thanks.
You're not allowed to say something so stupid yet so funny.
What did you say, Trey? I missed it because I can't hear you.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Tell me or I'll kill your character.
Your secret's safe with me. We're gonna die anyway.
You can try.
Don't keep secrets.
It's funny. Watch the VOD.
I'd tell you, but I wasn't paying attention.
Said I like your cuts. G.
Oh my god. Shut the hell up. You don't even see them. You're inside of a fish. Funny. Okay. So you slice. And you hurt its thumb a little. Yeah, I always feel left out.
These are me cutting its multiple jugulars.
And tentacles. It has tentacles.
And tentacles. Pseudopods, if you will.
Smoke.
How damaged does this one look?
Half ish. Yellow.
Let's see if we can get everything in the
Bloodied.
fight this turn.
Not
But
bloodied.
not... Oh, not bloodied. After this, though...
Do I use my luck to see if I can crit fish or no?
Not on that one.
I would use it on the
Big boy.
eel.
Yeah,
I would
could
use it
be
on the
big
big boy. On the Thea.
Yeah, we'll attack this one. Still, I want to get all 5 of us in this fight because he can throw our tanks away. So
Chuck 'em. I'll always come back, though. Really wish it was a strength saving throw for me.
I mean, I do have the perfect hiding place.
10, 33, 39 points of damage to this one, and
True. Bonus action hide, and then without disadvantage for Audrey.
back to
Oh,
hiding.
shmoo.
Alright. I'm a swinging my sword.
I'm a firing my laser.
Roll two. I dare you to roll 2 nat 20s. Dang.
Oof.
The nat ones have been real tonight.
I almost rolled a double that one.
Please don't chop your own leg off.
The Vorpal Scimitar, wouldn't that chop his own head off?
I feel like if I rolled double that ones on a Vorpal Scimitar, I should cut my own head off.
Roll that
Full
d20.
death character.
That is
Go ahead and
a
roll an
25.
extra d20.
Alright, come on. Don't fuck me. It'd be a natural one. That one. That was a 5.
You're fine.
I'm pretty sure nobody besides me has rolled the double nat ones. I think I've done it twice.
Hey, you've done it slice.
I mean, I did roll a nat 20 and a nat 1 on disadvantage.
Which you hate to see.
I think it was against Imrith's kids. I don't remember.
I think so too. Vasily.
Vasily.
Huh?
Hey.
Oh, it's me.
Me.
Boy,
It's
silly Vasily
me.
Lily.
So,
Because I'm inside of here and not knowing what is around my spiritual
my
weapon,
move
I'm
is
just
gonna
gonna
spin it in place and make an
attack.
Can you do that?
My sick ass boat.
He's just having an attack for his bonus action.
Do you-
Yeah, but can you?
It's in that place. I'm not moving it. I'm just making it spin around and
It's
attack.
from the animal's body, is what I'm saying.
Do I have to see it?
Yeah, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, it doesn't say you have to see it.
I'm not moving it. I'm just repeating an attack.
It's true. And
Yeah,
you get
no,
the
I was
same space.
confirming.
Right there on it.
Okay,
I was confirming what you were saying. You don't have to have line of sight, according to.
Gamer.
Nope, he can just command it to attack.
So 20 force damage.
Okay.
And hold on.
That's what.
I'm gonna roll this one as a lower one because it's my big spell slots. Boy. Not good.
that does not hit.
I didn't think it would.
Was that just a first level?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's what it might have done. Wow, dude, I really fucked up rolling that.
Yeah, you did. You did fuck that up.
Well,
Hey.
Hell.
Well, hell.
Jeremy Crawford.
Hell.
Jeremy Crawford has things to say.
He does. He keeps texting me, but I'm told him I'm in a game right now.
Yeah, Jeremy Crawford's being a dick.
So this damage is going to be for both of you.
Oh,
So-
wait, hold on.
Also, it'd be at disadvantage.
Give me 1 second. Sorry about this.
Technically, your spiritual weapon would be a disadvantage.
No, not the spiritual weapon.
No,
I don't.
according to Crawford, it would be.
Crawford?
Yeah.
I'll call him.
Oh, Crawford, tell him.
Also takes
Tell Crawford he's an idiot.
5 acid damage.
Hey Crawford, what the heck is that?
Why does it take 5 acid
That's
damage?
fine.
Because the next time you hit with a melee attack after using absorb elements, it deals 1d6 of the element you absorb.
This is true.
Okay. You do take 25 acid though, as you remain in its belly.
Alright, I'm again gonna take 12 instead. During my last first level spell slot.
The anglerfish does not see smoke with his 25 stealth.
I'm a sneaky boy.
Uh,
That's the only
What
way
about
I
my-
stay alive in these fights.
What about my passive
What kind?
stealth?
Did I take that same damage?
Yeah.
You don't got to roll separate damage for us?
Okay.
Jeez.
Gets higher.
Watch
You're
this
gonna
be
get higher
higher.
damage for saying
Watch
It's
it
gonna
be
be higher.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Trash.
Alright.
11 less
Fucking
damage.
dude, what a gamble.
Listen, this Warforged has balls. Spiritual
Somehow-
balls. Not physical.
What's the health aura on this one looking like?
Oh, it looks like this.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing.
It's just there.
Oh, 'cause it fucking...
We love roll 20. It never breaks.
We stand roll 20 in this household.
Taco Bell toilet water.
We can't stand roll 20.
Sometimes. So I'm gonna just grab all of you there. You're gonna be be moving. Hold on, let me... Just speak. Oh, yep, that's perfect. You're good. Into your business. slice.
Oh, jeez.
Bringing your friends with you. With
I feel like this is a not safe for work picture.
I'm
What are you guys
really
talking
getting
about? You guys
stressed.
100% have this covered. I'm gonna stay over here by my rock.
I'm not comfortable having these images depicted on my computer.
Yeah.
and it
We
misses.
already had a meme about this during Bridge Sand.
The 19 does not hit them.
Nope.
That's
I
fine.
need to have roll 20 up in an incognito tab.
As my reaction, I'm gonna Sentinel and take an attack recklessly because it stays.
You can sentinel when people move into your space?
No,
Yeah.
when you miss an attack against me.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
no, wait.
No,
I
polearm
can
master.
repose.
It's
I can
repose.
repose.
It's repose.
Yeah. That's what
I
I'm
was
doing.
about to say.
Sorry. I'm so sorry,
Polearm
guys.
Master lets you attack when people move
A,
into your space,
Different
which is
thing.
why it's the best beat when you combine it with Sentinel.
Oh, wait. It didn't miss you, JR.
Bite did.
No,
it
because
didn't have
you've been
advantage.
attacking recklessly, so it would have
Oh,
advantage.
yeah, it was.
Alright.
Then ignore me. Chompy, chompy.
Chompy,
Not to be
chompy.
confused with mental repose. This
It
is-
has nothing to attack, though.
How many people can it hold inside of
Four.
its gut?
4.
Fuck.
Hey, guys. It's me. Your boy.
Fraud,
Like a Kirby.
we need to kill
Fraud-we.
that thing. Fraud-we.
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 Why do we
One.
please?
Now, my question, does this thing
That's
see
14
Fraud-we?
piercing.
Or is it hostile towards the dire anglerfish?
I
It
think it's
can't-
hostile to the dying
It
Witcher.
can't see me, because I'm still inside the mouth hanging on to the dangly thing at the back of this thing's throat.
Hitting the dangly thing in the back of the throat.
Does the anglerfish have that wop?
That wet-ass fish.
Fishy.
Wet ass Pisces.
Wow. Wet ass Pisces.
Oh,
No,
you got me
with us
good.
fishy.
Well, technically you didn't, like, hide. So, I think maybe if a perception check or something from the big boy. Crit fail, crit
Yeah.
fail, crit fail, crit fail.
Multiple people are typing.
Delete this.
No, after what you said earlier, Trey, you don't get that.
That was great, though.
There's nothing to perceive. I'm in this thing's mouth.
Yeah, but you peeked out.
And use the rest of my movement to go back down.
I think you would at least get full cover.
Yeah, I'm within this creature, unless it can
That
perceive.
just gives you like
what's inside of
plus
its
5 to your
stomach.
AC, so you're at a 22 AC now.
I mean, it wants to take a bite out of its own person, out of its fellow anglerfish.
It's not an anglerfish.
No, full cover won't attack him.
Oh, so would it be 3/4 since he knows he's there? I don't know. What would it be?
Probably full. I was just trying to get a rise out of Bo. So it
Did that
is
perception
going
check
to
see smoke there?
Shut the fuck up.
moving towards a direction. Not seeing any.
You do realize one turn from this thing could actually kill me, right?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
here for chaos.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're fine.
You're gonna
Eight
kill.
No.
armor class.
He's
Guys,
on 28. Oh,
is
shit, you
crazy.
rolled a
After-
25 last time,
This is
didn't you?
crazy.
Yeah,
After
roll
the
a
session,
25.
everyone from the original game will be dead. That's crazy.
I actually thought you rolled higher than a 28.
No.
I'm sorry.
25. I rolled a 4.
That was a
He said-
rhetorical question. It was a rhetorical question because I swear to God.
Roll your attacks. It sees me. Yeah, that hits. That definitely hits. Yeah, that hits too.
Freeze.
Well, okay, that hits too. I didn't know it had that. That's new. Fuck me, I guess.
He was
So-
like, nah, I'll wait to deal all the damage to the tank. I'll do it to this guy who's hiding in a rock.
F in
Get it
chat
out of
for
my
me,
room.
guys.
After this, Smoke is never gonna approach the water ever
Yeah,
again.
fuck this. Yeah. 37. Let's keep. Oh no, we're higher than that. Fuck. So
10 lightning.
22 plus 6 poison. I'm resistant to poison, so 28.
And of course,
48.
reaction, uncanny dodge for whatever does
I need
the
a
most
calculator
damage.
for this. No, I'm not even gonna. We're gonna see if I uncanny dodge or not.
Okay, hold on. So
You
have
can uncanny
resistance
dodge
to
before you go
poison.
unconscious.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
I'm at 3 health.
Still alive!
I'm redoing the
Three?
math just to make sure.
6, 17, 20, 22.
Yeah, no, I'm at 3
10.
health. That did 97
You-
damage.
you-
Still
Mm.
alive.
Still
I can no
alive.
healing on you.
Now, skirmisher the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I'm.
If you uncanny dodge, that reduces to.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be
81
able
then.
to leave a little bit. But
Is that as far as you can move?
Hold on.
10 feet?
Before you move.
yeah, it
Oh.
goes underwater.
Yeah, and you're a dwarf.
You're a dwarf.
I have 35 movement, so I can still move that far away.
Yeah,
You.
I forgot
are
everybody has so speed.
flung.
Oh,
You're
I am
getting
getting flung. Oh, I'm unconscious.
How are you unconscious?
It's gonna fling me and do damage, unless it flings me into the water and not against the surface. But my back is to a rock, so
Well,
it either has to fling me straight back, which would do no damage because I have to travel 10 feet, or it has to
Well.
fling me straight up, so I won't take damage.
And you wouldn't have uncanny dodged any of them.
No, if I'm getting flung, I would definitely uncanny dodge something, because that is definitely a mechanic you can do in D&D.
I mean, uncanny dodge something because you're getting flung.
I know. I'm design my desk. Can I free action message Vasily to fucking heal me?
below half health. Below half health. Below half health.
No,
No, you just hear a voice inside your head that says, "Fucker, I pay you to heal me."
I don't even know where you're at.
I know. It's out of
Chill.
it's out of fear, not anything else. So we're gonna unhalf the we're gonna have the 32 damage down to 16. So I'm gonna take 16 hit points back.
Double digits.
Double digits. Look, the people who never get hit are good at hurt.
Yeah, the
Isn't it
difference is
nice?
he
Oh,
has
another
40 hit
character
points more
tonight.
than me. So where am I going? Am I just 10 feet up in the air or 20 feet up in the air?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
He'll fling you up. Actually, no. You're not getting flung.
Oh, he's keeping me?
Because, no. Fling is in replace of one of the attacks.
Oh,
like,
okay, so
in
he
attack.
can't fling me. Wait,
So
does
I
that
can't-
I'm grappled, that means, right?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck me. Well, we know what I'm doing next turn.
Listen
Okay.
yourself.
Casting acrobatics check and casting invisibility.
Or bonus.
It will be a
Is it your movement to get out of grapple?
action to get out of grapple, movement, and bonus action. Oh shit, because I can't cast
Yeah,
ability.
bonus. No, it's an action.
Yep.
Bonus action, disengage, action dash, or vice versa. Oh no, not action dash, just movement.
Bonus
Just
action, disengage, and then
Bonus action,
dash.
disengage, movement.
Run. Run like a fuck.
Run like a bitch.
Movement, leave.
Movement, remove myself from the situation.
Roger, it is your turn.
I would like to poke my head out of the maw of this slowly sinking creature.
And is this your second round or third round with?
I mean, I'm not in its gut anymore.
No, with bless.
Oh,
around.
third round.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that a timer?
Yeah, you get in the next 3 rounds of bless.
Oh, okay. I just haven't needed it yet. I'll poke my head out. Do I see Fraudry? Do I see the cloud of
Yourself.
bloody water that used to be smoke?
Yes.
Shit.
With your special eyes.
Please. I don't think it's on yellow health. I don't know if you can kill this man's before my turn. You hate to see it. Because then I'd be able to...
You hate to see it, and I hate to be it.
True. Because if you were able to kill the dire anglerfish, then I'd be able to dash out to him.
So, bonus action, hide in the mouth of this anglerfish. Does a 24 hide me from the other anglerfish?
Would you like me to make another perception check?
From the
Or just keep the
anglerfish?
same one? Your choice.
The
Oh, from the
anglerfish-
anglerfish?
Yeah, from
For
the anglerfish.
anglerfish.
Okay. Yes.
Sweet. So this attack is a regular attack then.
Windbound.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one's just gonna be a regular attack.
Yep. When we get there.
No, I was debating. I just now clicked.
Oh.
roll. I was debating options.
The
Oh, okay.
betting grannies is definitely a pre-stream reference, though. No, it's not. No, it's a stream
no.
reference. It's just a pre
Yeah.
post a pre-YouTube reference.
Yeah.
That's 24 damage.
We started streaming out.
Alright.
How hurt
In
does it
December.
look?
Real hurt.
Real hurt? Like how
Real
hurt?
hurt.
In the red kind of hurt?
And the red kind of hurt.
Good. That's good. So the next one's gonna be a regular attack too. Yeah, I don't want a chance. Sharpshooter. Roll, please.
Someday this century.
I'm the dice. I flew off of the computer.
Right?
Never get a roll.
Thank you.
Okay, yep. That does hit and
That's
just
another
look.
20 damage.
And that is. It had 16 left.
Thank fuck. That's your whole turn?
That's my whole turn. The rest of my turn is going to be spent crawling back down until my toes just barely dangle over the acid pit in the stomach. I'm
I
hanging on to the
will,
dingler thing.
Movement, action, dash, and get next to it, and then bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn. 3 plus my fighter level, so a solid 14.
11? 10?
11. Oh, what level are we?
I'm level 11 fighter. We're level 14, but I'm level 3 barb.
So, Frederick, you get 2 shots off, killing seemingly the last dire anglerfish. At least the only one that poses a
Seemingly,
threat
yes.
current right now. And Slice, you are able to get out of the mouth of the dead anglerfish and move your way up to the big baddie.
Menace!
Guess who's really missing his boots
Menace!
of speed right now?
Look.
What's the speed even helping or something?
Yeah, they still double your movement. So since it's halved, it'd be normal speed instead of regular.
Interesting.
So I'm out of his grasp. I'm guessing actually. I don't know what do you want to do that check. Like
No, it saves.
Okay.
It's fine.
And then since I'm here, I'm just gonna go up onto the ship. That might
Okay.
be death, but like, actually, let me make sure. I'm moving 35 feet because I am action. Oh shit! No,
Action disengaging.
no action
Action
escape,
dash.
bonus action disengage, and then
Bonus action
15 feet of
disengage
movement.
and then move.
So we're up here.
Yep.
Are you making it harder?
You have
Maybe swim closer to
Fuck
Facile.
it.
Snap the fucking ball when they jump off sides.
I'm here now.
Listen, you want to bob to bob, and you have to at least bang to bang.
That's fair. I'm down here. I'm swimming towards the ceiling.
Okay.
Alright,
Toes.
I'm moving here.
Okay. Can you
I'm gonna
move there?
use Slayer's Prey.
Well, can you move
Have
there?
enough movement to there?
You have to get out of the aboleth,
dash.
or out of the.
Does
get
it take
out, and
movement
then-
to...
So you'd have like
10 feet
5.
to get out.
I'll
Yeah,
just
5.
Misty Step over.
Yeah, that works.
Whatever. And I'm gonna attack it twice with my scimitar.
Okay. The 19 hits.
Please take all of its heads off.
Please smite. Just dump it all.
Yeah, I'm gonna smite. Why not? I'm not gonna get any better opportunities. I'm gonna use a 3rd level smite.
Okie dokie. You pour a smite into your scimitar, and you're able to hit once. The other, relatively close at missing it.
Or smite into it.
Pour some smite into it.
Uncork a bottle.
Pour some
Smite all across it.
light on me.
Vasily.
What the fuck are you doing, Bennett?
Okay. Remember, you have a bonus still to move.
Get right down, Bob. We'll get in a second. There's something I need to do before.
Okay.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. All everyone takes 23.
I will take it.
Does everyone take 23?
Yeah, it's masculine.
Alright.
If I must. Oh, let me update my hit points.
Yeah, sure, I'll take 23 health.
You know what? I'm almost
Actually, I
back
think I'm
up.
gonna declare myself not a willing creature. I don't want 22.
I don't want healing. What
You
do
know,
I
I
look
wasn't-
like?
I wasn't below half health, so I'll bank that for later.
I would like to store that.
Trust me, one round of attacks from that thing, and you will be way below half health.
How much damage does it do to you?
97.
You know,
It was
I
a
mean,
lot of green. It was a lot of green. To be fair.
7's close to half.
Take a shower? I didn't hear you.
Okay. 15 force.
It did a lot of green, but not really. When you look at its attacks, there was like 2 low rolls and 1 high roll.
97's only 28.5 hit points higher than half.
Yeah, not all of us are that lucky. That's 97% of my health.
That's your move.
Okie dokie.
That's your...
It's got
You
2
have
things in
exactly
the way of
100
me.
health.
I have
What's it
exactly
going
100
to?
health.
Okay, so it is going to bite toes with the main mouth.
Okay.
Does it have one stomach?
You
We
don't
have
know.
yet to figure that out.
It's going to bite slice with a secondary and toes with a secondary. And try to grab smoke with a tentacle.
Stay
It has
Hits with its secondary against me.
It has range
That's
on its
all.
tentacle.
That's all of its special things. I'm not going to pull
It has-
anything out.
multiple mouths, it can fling people, it has claws and tentacles.
It has
Well,
a
it
range on
hits
its
me.
tentacles.
Yeah. Well, it hits
Also,
me.
At 1 still hits with 15.
Yeah, that means it missed against me because she said that slice them to it.
It doesn't have advantage, right?
It does have advantage against me, actually.
No, you didn't. You didn't attack last turn.
I did not attack last turn.
I just meant generally doesn't have advantage.
No, unless
So
you
wait,
did
you
it.
did
No,
not
no.
attack last turn.
I did not
so
attack
you-
last turn, so it's
But you
15
did
and
get
not
attacked.
1.
But you also will lose your rage.
No, he's getting attacked.
Yeah, he's getting
Uh,
attacked. It doesn't.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
getting attacked. It doesn't hit,
Doesn't
but
match.
I'm getting attacked.
Okay, so this is for toes. Maybe. Yeah. Ooh. This
It
is
looks
for
like
toes.
it's gonna stay, right?
And then, yeah. This is for smoke.
I'll use my reaction for Sentinel. This
Wait,
one is from
Is it
Sentinel.
24 piercing or
Yeah,
and
24
4 poison or
piercing.
16 piercing?
No, you got hit twice.
No, it doesn't have advantage, so the main mouth missed me.
Oh, 17 doesn't.
Oh. So 16
My AC
piercing.
is 21. Oh, it's 20 actually right now, but still. So just 16 damage.
The second secondary mouth hits you, and then smoke, you take 22 bludgeoning.
And I'm grappled again.
You hate to see it. I'm gonna take a Sentinel attack because it hit an ally.
Okay.
And its
That
speed
does-
is reduced to 0.
And slashing. 11.
Okay.
That's
That's
my
not double.
reaction.
It's disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
True.
Does 18 hit?
Oh. No.
Does 18 not hit?
No.
Oh, I thought before.
No, 19 is its AC.
Oh yeah, weird jaw, guys.
I was wondering because
Mechanic.
she hadn't confirmed that 19 was the AC. She just said barely hits. So that means like sometimes it's one off.
You hate to see it. You
Marjorie.
truly hate to see it.
Cool. I'm declaring this motherfucker my enemy. Like,
Okay.
My
Oh.
sworn enemy.
my sworn enemy, so I get advantage on the attack rolls.
Are you moving Hunter's Mark?
I will bonus action move Hunter's Mark, yes.
Okay.
And I don't have to hide to get advantage because
You
it's my
hate
sworn
to
enemy.
see a disadvantage. And I crit on a 19. Ugh. Shit. If this was above land right now, I'd be fucking.
It's like I pick situations.
What do you
this thing
mean?
been-
We are all going to
That-
buy crossbows and scimitars after this.
Has this thing been hit yet?
Yes, it has.
Scimitars have disadvantage underwater.
No, they don't.
They don't? They do.
I think
Only
they
7
do.
weapons don't
Oh
have...
no, Ferrari wouldn't because he has a swimming speed.
Yeah.
18 doesn't hit, right?
18 does not hit.
Technically, my +3 rapier doesn't have disadvantage either. I'd wait. Does it? Oh, it does. Never mind.
What?
Wow. That wouldn't hit either way.
Wow. I'm sorry. So you peek out. Tell it to fuck off because it's your sworn enemy now. Cast Hunter's Mark. And are so frightened that it has so many mouths and tentacles that you miss.
I crawl back down.
Okay.
I'm comfortable in my fishy cocoon.
That you're gonna probably eat later.
Already snapped.
You know,
Every time you go down,
mean-
you just like eat. You stress eat.
it's technically an action to do it, but as a free action,
He's taking snacks.
He's trying to figure out which piece he's gonna eat first.
He keeps snacking on that dangly thing at the back of the throat.
actually I can make it as a bonus action too. But
Actually.
as a free action,
Look, Look, I had found the
Oh no, it's a great enemy. I just
the dinosaur. I had found the dinosaur. I'm like, yeah, this dinosaur. It's like a real dinosaur that we
the
used to have.
Mosasaurus, yeah.
Yeah, the Mosasaurus. And then I'm like, oh, but
Right. So
eels.
you go and find something that has like 3 HP.
Yeah, can we get an update on this thing's health aura?
Yeah, it's about there.
Oh, it is update.
Yeah, it's there.
Ah, fuck me.
It's like 3/4.
Guys, I need to get the fuck away if you can keep
Slice.
If you insist. If I must smoke, I guess I'll hit it. I like
Okay,
you.
no.
Oh no, wait. It's not disadvantage. It's normal because I'm gonna go reckless. 15 still doesn't hit though.
That's 2
Yeah,
hits.
hate to see it.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
which one?
the 26 and the 24 hit.
26 and 24.
Right. You
Jeez.
were doing reckless, or you were not doing reckless?
I was. I would never not do reckless. I can take the damage.
Okay.
97 to me is only
Say.
97 to me is only 46 to him, and he's got a lot more hit points to pull from.
True. 20 damage, and I'll use another charge of my sword to do an extra D8 necrotic damage. Bow. 3 extra damage, and I take 1.
You notice as you do necrotic damage that it does less than
It
what you
heals
expect.
it.
No.
No, that's a different kind of damage.
It would do half and half.
Don't metagame.
Wait, does it actually heal it?
You were confirmed.
Well,
We'll see.
Do you still have that? Wait, no, that takes a minute. Damn. Wait, let me look it up. I relinquish control. That's my turn.
What?
It's his turn.
That's my
Okay.
turn. I heard it on a stream, and it makes
Okay.
sense.
You leave its tentacle.
I am now next to Vasily.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action dash to behind Vasily.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Cool.
I had to actually get out of its grasp, so.
Yeah, I know. Toes?
I'm gonna use Slayer's Prey, and then I'm gonna hit it twice.
This guy's crazy.
Actually, hold on.
Absolutely insane. Unexpected, even.
Absolutely mental.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Couldn't have been.
Yeah, that's with it.
Couldn't have been the 220s.
Oh, ignore those. I meant to roll down.
I was like, did you take something in fighter?
He has 11 levels in fighter, just so you know.
Fast.
So that's 48 damage so far.
He's a level 20 fighter.
And then I'm gonna burn my last 2 level 3 spell slots.
What?
That's 48 plus another 41 is 89 damage.
Nice.
Jesus.
I will update its aura.
Hey guys.
It's
Yellow.
fine. It's fine, we did it. It's basically dead, guys. Get out of my room.
As you pour more smites
I don't have
into
any
your
more
weapon
food.
attack, you do a good chunk of damage out of it. Vasily. You know your orders.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Hold on.
I'm not gonna do my orders.
going to request an intervention here.
Okay. So roll a percentile.
Two things. Number one, what is your deity? And number
For
two, can the
magic
intervention
itself.
be be fishing? Just a massive lure drops in the water.
I just want a massive fish net just comes and.
Whoa! Cleric's
D100.
level or below, so
Has to be
he has to get a
14 or
14 or below.
So D100, right?
Yeah.
I fucked
And you
this up
want
when I was
a
in a
14 or
campaign
lower.
that I was running. I thought it was D20 or lower. I thought you rolled a D20.
Oh no, that'd be too easy.
That'd be
So
so easy.
you pray on the magic that has been imbued into your body, but there is no help that you see.
Shit.
It's been 100 years since you talked to your deity last.
300.
They don't recognize the sound of your voice.
Fine. That's for you, Smoke.
Da, 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 da.
Some god somewhere is like, this
You gotta
bitch
be
goes
running low on fucking help on
300 years.
slots.
That's all I can do.
Was it an action to do divine intervention?
Yeah,
Yes,
bonus
it's an
action healing word though.
Take that heals
I did. It helps.
a little.
I just wanted him to let me regain all my spell slots.
Do your spiritual weapon.
I already used my bonus action to heal.
You only.
Bonus action to heal me. Action to cast divine intervention.
Yep. We're good.
I am clicking the turn. Why isn't it ending?
It is honestly probably more angry at Toes right now.
What do you mean?
You know, I don't like toes either.
You did 20 damage and Toes did 87.
True.
Not the character. I mean the digits in your feet. I just don't like them.
Jesus.
So he is going to bite Toes.
Wow, he's into toes.
Nice. Nope.
Bite into Toes.
Bite
Bite Slice.
Yeah.
Bite Toes. And then try to grapple Slice.
Nope.
So this hit. And this hit.
Have to 6.
Half to 9. Why 6?
Have to because I want to take less damage.
And
and I
How
also,
to math,
I also
then
don't know
Toes
how
will
to do
take
simple
18.
math.
how to math for barbarians.
How to math? It's a lot of numbers, so what you're gonna want to do is mash them together.
I'm not so hot on the numbers.
Oh no, a numbers guy. They're toys. I'll take 18. Do both those hit me, or one hits me, one hits Toes?
One hits you, one hits Toes. Toes takes
Okay.
18, you take 9.
9 damage. I use my reaction when he hits Toes to hit him.
Hold, please.
Maybe.
Hold on to the dangly thing.
Wait. The tentacle would hit you, Slice.
Because I was reckless.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We don't
I'm
remember
grappled. I don't care. I don't have anywhere to go.
that. I think you're grappled by the mouth already.
It's fine. I'm fine.
It bit you and grappled you, and then reached inside its own mouth with its tentacle.
Haha.
Grappled you again.
How much damage does a tentacle do?
Just a
Is that-
second.
She's
The
old.
suspense.
Tentacle
Server's
difficulty.
dying a little bit.
One. The whole server.
The entire thing.
Yeah.
Damn
No,
it.
not really.
The fostering Dungeons and Dragons community we've created. And by we, I mean you.
It's fixed for now.
Oh, phew. Gotta delete someone else's chat.
Another 10, and you're grappled. What's Slice currently at? Can you update it on Roll20?
What?
Can you update Slice's house on Roll20?
I did. It's 24, and now after the 21 bludgeoning damage, it is 1,414.
Okay.
Goonie, don't growl at me. I swear.
Can you go sit back down? It was contained when you were sitting down.
Sure.
Very bad. No, because it's over there. It's gotta clear out.
I'll be right back.
Trey is trying to kill me with his farts. So that y'all don't die.
I mean, that's the way to do it. Kill the DM before they can kill you.
So much so that he doesn't even want to sit down at his desk.
That's how you actually win D&D.
It's a lot easier in person,
You
though.
just brave.
If the big bag evil guy dies, the DM dies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the reverse. If you kill the BBEG, you get to kill the DM. Otherwise, if your character dies, the DM takes you up back and puts you down like a lame horse.
Move.
DM can put me
If
down.
you
anytime.
die in real life, you die in the game. And this can be disputed.
I mean,
You only earn your damage
You're not
back
wrong.
when you kill the player. Don't you mean
If
a
you
character? No.
if you die in real life, you do die in the game as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's its turn. Frodry,
Cool. We're back to rolling dice.
we are.
Rolling dice, making plays, playing games, having fun. Ding.
That does hit.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the second one. And then we'll add damage.
Which arrow specifically did you use?
Lightning, because we're underwater, and I feel like it's thematic.
Okay.
They've all been lightning.
Yeah, but I think this thing does lightning damage.
Yeah. Have I noticed the lightning damage not affecting it yet?
This is your first time hitting it.
True. I feel like I haven't noticed it doing lightning damage yet either.
I think only one of its attack does. I think it's claw or something.
Yeah, its claw does lightning.
Sphinx, stop it. No punch.
He's helping.
In this household,
Second one does not hit. How much lightning specifically do you do?
Only 3 damage is
Okay.
lightning.
Alright.
Because that was the shittiest roll imaginable.
How much was total?
28.
Okay.
So how much did I actually do?
26.
Well, how
22.
bad about?
I'm assuming lightning heals it.
Yeah.
So I did 25 and it healed for 3?
Yeah.
did my board form?
Cool.
Did
So
my
really I did 22 damage.
So what she's saying is all of our specific attacks heal this thing.
No, because
So
I can
mine.
do a wealth of other damages, but
No,
now
nothing
I know.
else does lightning except for Roger.
Oh, I thought his necrotic also healed it.
No, it just took is like
No.
resistant.
Okay.
Or something. And that was on one attack.
I crawl back inside, I clutch the dangly thing at the back of this very dead fish's throat, and I hide.
This fish is probably against like the sea floor by now.
I mean, I don't think I need to hide since I have full cover, but I have nothing else to do with my bonus action, so.
Okie dokie. You snipe it out of while you were outside of this dead fish's mouth. Noticing that the lightning from your arrow combines with the lightning, like the static of the fish. You do some damage, not as much as you think. And slice.
Ooh.
Out of curiosity, how many regular fish are swimming around?
Guessing none after all this shit's happened.
Yeah, and how many of them have been fried by the electricity going off? Because all of these anglerfish took lightning damage from me too.
Hey Slice, have you turned into a Beyblade yet?
I'm working on it. I unfortunately use my action search later, so I can't really let it rip as much as
Okay.
I truly would like to.
Fraudry, you would remember how many lights you originally saw. Actually, probably most of you. Your intelligence isn't awful.
Beautiful.
Except Toes, who has an 8.
Okay, Toes, you don't remember.
Toes is
Anyone above like 10 intelligence would remember that there was 6 lights.
They
6 like
each
little
have
lantern-ish lights. 12, 7, 41, 49. Okay. I heard some finger snap.
I
Oh
was
wait.
testing my mic to make sure it was muted and not muted.
Give you and all the
I would love to be able to change the aura now at this particular time.
Is it in the red finally?
No,
Oh.
but it's moved, and I can't update it. Why? No idea.
I'll be right
It'll
back.
be fine for now. We know it's in the orange.
Is it already open? No.
The end of my turn.
I can open the dead anglerfishes.
It might be minimized somewhere on your screen looking transparent.
Oh, it is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I do that all the time
I'm
when I'm fucking with stats.
I'm dumb.
Nah, they have a horrible system because the transparent's really easy to miss.
Smoke.
Um,
Would you like to gobble down?
no. There's
Some
3 people in between me and it. We're gonna be ballsy. Step out. Take the attack at disadvantage for this time.
Why was Sphinx?
Because of the joke she made from that Trey. Trey muted her for a joke and then unmuted her.
Okay.
So I miss, and then I hide.
You tried to hide with the same score.
I was actually a 4 and a 5, but yeah.
Yeah.
Rogues are broken, guys.
It's one of those balanced classes, just like monks.
I mean, I think once you get a class to like level 11, level 12, all of them are broken in their own ways. Like Slice attacking 4 times per turn. Or Toes with Smite. Or Fraudry with just damage stacking.
You
Just
say
doing
that.
four attacks per turn and not barely taking any damage.
Well, you have a fighter barb combo that's...
I mean, keep reminding me, and I'll make sure the next thing is psychic.
Guys, we're fighting mind flayers.
Woo, baby!
That'll just have
Psychic dragons.
That'll just have it deal 200 damage per turn, so that way even
Dragons
with, Smoke's
with little
mitigation,
tadpoles
there's,
in
like-
them.
Are those dragons going to turn into mind flayers?
That's a horrifying thought, a mind flayer dragon.
It's them psychic dragons, boys!
Also, no spoilers.
There is actually such a thing as a mind flayer dragon.
Yeah, let's not move past that. Don't give her ideas. Toes, it's your turn.
Move past that, move past
Vasily,
that.
Toes,
Vasily.
Toes, it's your
It
turn.
says,
Toes.
I'm gonna use one second level spell slot. Oh, that's my last spell slot to cast. What's it called? Hunter's Mark. All right,
Hunter's
and then I'm gonna swing at it twice. That doesn't hit. That does hit. Uh, 22, 27 damage. It's a lot less than 80, 87.
Guys, I just realized this thing was literally engineered to be an anti-us, and I love it.
It's fine.
Because this thing, Toes, can't even one-shot it.
Jake,
It
Jake.
has 3 hits.
Jake,
What?
Jake. I'm just saying.
No, I love it. I 100% love it.
Since homebrew, it's
Great.
almost like I try to make it difficult for y'all.
No, I love it. I
The
100% love it.
The
You don't
puzzle.
have to make things difficult.
Like the fact
because
that
they can't roll damage
it
with hit
heals-
to save a life.
It heals off of Fraudry's most used arrow. It's resistant to Slice's most used ability. Toes can't one-shot it. I love it. It's great.
No,
it's actually
It's
a
not
good encounter.
resistance to slashing. I just do a
Look,
little more necrotic
I try to make
usually.
things interesting and fun and not
No,
easy.
I love it. It's great. Like
I'm enjoying it.
I really am, because it's not something that we can just BS our way
I
through.
love Dungeons and Dragons combat.
I get to hide inside a fish. I'm pretty good with this.
Smoke is.
Audrey's happy. He gets to nibble a little bit.
This is the closest Smoke has felt to death since Imarith.
And this is the only time I've used my no reaction text when it attacks another creature, not when it makes a reaction, which is wild to me.
Wait. So did you hit with both of those, Ben?
Just one.
Only the first one.
Second one?
No, it was a 15.
The second one was 23.
Well, yeah.
Did
I mean,
13,
he only hit with one.
16,
21, 24 damage.
21, 24.
Really?
I'm reopening D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
How's Toes' health looking?
I have 88 out of 145 health, but I have
Yeah, you have your
my
lay on
full
hands
lay
still.
on hands full.
I was just wondering because the roll 20.
That hit?
Nope.
No. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'll be right back. If it somehow gets past both of them and makes it to me, just
Cry.
armor class is 18. Yeah, cry.
Cry.
Cry a lot.
Yes.
Cool.
And next person will have to. Let's do that one. So you try to smack it with your special weapon, and it fails to hit. But you do hit it with a guiding bolt, lighting it up, dealing some good damage.
And it heals for 27 hit points. It's a godly fish.
Ooh, guiding bolt.
You'll love to see it.
Fraudry has advantage on his next attack.
I already have advantage on the next attack.
Yeah, but double advantage.
Okay.
Well, when it gets around to my turn, that's my question.
Let me see who would be more mad at it.
Probably both of them. They both did. Probably Slice.
Yeah, Slice did more damage.
Around 50. 49.
So this is for Slice. This is
Yep.
for Toes. This is for Slice.
Yep.
And this is for Slice. All of them? For everyone?
No, I don't think it hits Toes. He has a 21 AC.
I think it's
Yeah.
20 at the moment.
20.
Yeah, I only have a 20 right now.
Okay,
So
so
unfortunately, I do indeed get hit.
ooh. Okay, so Toes, you'll take 19, and Slice, you'll take a bunch of numbers.
59, 68, 34 to Slice.
And that would bring me to 78. That would bring me to
34.
34 is the total damage. It's already halved.
34, yeah.
Alright. Now I'm at 80.
You okay with
I'm at 69. Nice.
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 Well, I was gonna
Nice.
heal myself this turn, but I can't. So
No.
it's 69.
Because you're at 69, yeah. You gotta say.
It's the rules of math. It's the rules of numbers.
Can we get a nice in chat?
Nice.
Can we get a
nice.
nice in chat? When it
Can you get
hits,
an oif in chat?
can
I commented
get
oif on Chris's post about accents.
my sentinel attack for
It's an IFA.
hitting Toes?
It's oif.
Oi!
It's IFA.
It's clearly oif.
It's
Okay.
cloyly oif.
Go ahead.
It's oikshally oifs.
It's clearly oif.
Actually, oif
Roger.
if you don't mind.
I will poke my head back out and shoot some arrows.
Are you using the same arrow?
No.
Well,
These are
Miguana
going
is
to be,
clearly oif.
Not there.
cold damage.
Aye.
I'm gonna
Oi,
shoot
my-
ice cubes.
Lo-
in this bitch.
clearly, oi.
Do I get, because I get advantage from my oath bow, do I also get advantage from the guiding bolt?
From the first attack?
Double
Hmm.
damage?
So I can actually attack at advantage and not a normal attack?
Yes.
I said yes, I'm taking it.
You know, I should have used Fairy Fire on one of these turns and tried to like draw something out, but I've been trying to live.
Oh,
It's fine.
On its second turn ever, it almost one shot me.
okay,
Does
that
it
does
20
hit.
Sweet.
Yes, 20 hit.
I'm going to roll
And which
again.
arrow are you using?
Cold damage.
Okay.
It seems to heal it. It's just your arrows.
It's a Fraudry damage thing.
proof.
It's not
yeah.
healed by damage, it's healed by enchanted arrows.
Yes.
Specifically.
Next enemy, healed by magic weapon.
Oh God!
Any
Not a
damage
problem.
from
I got my
magic
claws.
weapons.
I don't have weapons that aren't magic. I don't.
I have my claws and my longbow. You can use my longbow, it's normal.
Two hand axes.
So,
that's 45.
I have javelins. I have a
Two
bunch of
full damage.
ammo, so I can give weapons to people.
45
sorry,
and 2 cold damage.
45.
With 2 of it being cold. And
Okay.
then... Wait, does Oathbow proc once per turn?
I think if it's
Hang
just for an
on.
enemy, you always get advantage.
Well, he gets advantage anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
On the first one, but not on that second.
yeah, no, but I think his oath bow just gives him permanent advantage versus
Yeah,
that
it's
person.
permanent advantage.
No, I'm talking about the additional damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, if it hits, additional damage. Okay.
Shout out additional damage, guys. Oh, and the 10 from sharpshooter.
So
Big
41 on the second one. So 45 and 41. 86 damage, and 9 of it was cold damage.
Okay. Roger. How do you
Is
want to
it
do this?
I poke my head out of the toothy maw and pull out an arrow, and it starts to freeze the water around me, and I pull out a second one and fucking Legolas this and shoot 2 arrows at the same time. And I don't even know if it has eyes, but I'm shooting for the eyes.
Okay. Well,
And before
which
it-
at the main head?
Sure. Before it dies, I'm going back in the mouth.
Okay.
Not even
So you don't even see that it dies.
Nope.
Wow,
Okay.
epic! Whoa, this guy's cool.
You
So
watch
cool.
as Fraudry, learning from his previous round of lightning, pulls out his cold arrows. Not knowing exactly what it would do specifically, but he tries anyway. And and fires 2 arrows back to back, and that does kill it. And as it dies, it starts falling back into the hole that it came out of. And Fraudry hides back into his dead anglerfish friend.
I forgot. Were we supposed to go down the hole, or were we just come? Did we just come to search the
We're
boat?
going down the hole, I think.
Yeah, we came to go down
Going
the hole.
down the hole, baby.
There's gonna be some, like, eggs
So-
down there.
Cut to down the
Quick
hole.
question. Are the
Short
glowy things
round?
on the anglerfish still glowing?
Yes, but they haven't moved much.
No, on these ones, the
Yeah.
dead ones.
Oh, no.
Okay, never mind.
No, once they die, they go out. For those, I will be nice and draw a shape where the glowing is.
About 10 seconds later, I poke my head out.
Was that on the right layer?
Yes, it's on the right layer up here.
Okay. You, after 6 seconds, you peek your head out, and you don't see the enemy anymore. You see people taking a breather, deep sighs of relief, and you don't see the bloated eel anymore.
Wait, where is it?
It's falling down the hole.
Where'd it go?
Guys, I think we need to follow the hole.
Follow the.
We have water breathing.
Toast just talks like that. Alright,
that's-
let's go.
The water.
That's how water breathing works. Like, if you could breathe underwater, you would still.
I'm
I guess
messaging.
bubbles wouldn't be coming out of your mouth, but
Yeah, bubbles, because you wouldn't need air, and sound travels faster underwater.
Toad starts using sign language. You guys don't speak sign language.
I'm just gonna look at toes.
That's
and
one of his languages.
I'm just gonna
ASL.
start casting message. We're going down the
CSL,
hole.
common
Common sign language,
Yeah,
CSL?
common CSL.
Or do you know sign language for another language?
It's it's for Leonin specifically.
Okay, so let me clear out these. Fraudry,
Dead
are
boy,
you
dead boys.
staying in there, or?
No, as soon as I saw it missing,
6
everybody
seconds
kind of
later,
milling about.
he goes out.
Yeah, like 6 seconds later, I swim out. The thread's gone, so I just kind of pull myself out like nothing happened. I wasn't hiding in a fish. What are you talking about?
Ah, bravery.
You're damn right.
Do you want to continue on? Do you
I'm
want
gonna
to
take an hour.
try a short rest?
We only have 45
Oh, you
minutes
only
of
have
water
an hour.
breathing
Yeah.
left, so let's continue
True.
downward.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We have 15 minutes after that, but sure.
I know, I guess
Sure.
I think your lungs are filled with water, so if you're not topside when that potion ends up,
But you all don't have to pee when you get out.
that's true.
That
Are
came
we
out of
good?
nowhere, but sure.
We good to continue onward? I know we all look rough, but
I'm
Vasily,
not
I don't know if you have
actually.
any spells left to heal some of us.
Fucking the worst.
Potions. Potions.
I have a couple.
What are those?
Actually, hold on. I got a couple things here.
I'll take a. I have 4 potions of healing and 2 potions of greater healing.
Fuck. That's for everything.
I'm taking 2 regular potions of healing as well. On top of that.
This is for me.
Do you have a spell slot left for that shit?
Oh, no, just use it on the mask. Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you're burnt on like your 6th, 7th, and possibly 5th.
Just the mass cure wounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
13,
I mean,
So everyone heals 13. People take your potions as needed.
I meant to be saving that, but I fucking used it earlier.
How many
Flash
ml is in a
on.
potion?
oh,
How many what
Yeah.
in a potion?
How many mLs?
I'm getting
Oh.
a potion is
Well,
usually
yeah.
like probably 6 to 8 ounces, unless it's a big one. Then it's probably more.
I just thought of like
18.
take
no.
1 bottle by mouth as needed.
I was just like, I'm trying to think of the size you see. I guess it's really depending on what fantasy you're looking at.
Yeah.
Because like the
I
ones where
normally
the,
think of a potion as being roughly 12 ounces.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
A liter. It's just a liter.
Almost.
a potion of supreme healing is an IV bag.
I was thinking like a regular potion being like 8 ounces.
Yeah.
You know,
6
they're
ounces?
actually just dialysis machines.
Okay. So you all swim down here.
That man just
Wait,
murdered.
time
Try
out
to
1
swim
second.
down.
I'm gonna look at Fraudry. Do you have spells left for the magic that makes us harder to see?
Oh, absolutely. Give me just a moment.
Also, Frederick, do you want to lead since you actually have a swimming speed
I
and
will
would
do
actually
just
be going faster than everyone else?
Let's roll
Okay,
some stealth,
go ahead.
guys.
pull out a bit of burned mistletoe and crush it between my hands and do the stealthy thing.
And sprig a spruce.
So we all stuff in here.
We're gonna try.
In a second.
You get plus 10.
23.
That should not have been a disadvantage.
26.
That's 14.
24.
3, okay.
I'm
So 24.
I'm
Back.
kicking out on a beach somewhere.
This
Audrey, you have the magic that makes us stealthy. Yeah. Kind of touches your shoulder and then you disappear out from under my hand.
Thin air. This is great.
Fraudry's insane passive still can't find me. You can see everybody else.
I have the magic that makes you stealthy, and then you cast plane shift.
Banishment.
Ability.
Because I'm not
Actually, even with a natural 20, I still couldn't see you.
I'm gone.
Because it only would have been a 34.
Vasily was
see
about to
yourself.
heal you.
Yeah, I look down. I don't even see myself.
Vasily
Well, no,
goes up to heal
Audrey
you, you
doesn't see himself.
disappear.
Technically.
Well, it looks like.
Yeah,
So
36.
what is the order? Imagine this hole is about this size, about 20
I'd be
feet
going second.
ish.
I'll take the rear.
I'll go
Yeah,
first.
20 feet hole.
Oh, well, actually, I'll go after.
You can
Roger
double
instead.
up,
Oh, I'll.
for sure.
So that's the order right there. Vasily will go fourth. Toes will go third.
Okay. So the tunnel will go on for about 60 to 80 more feet.
I'm tracking dragons as we go.
Your what dragon?
Tracking.
Tracking dragons. Okay. Nothing pings, nothing alerts.
Traps.
True. Eventually, the tunnel ends, and you see the bottom of the tunnel. As you come into this opening is probably, the water goes up to probably 40 feet. You don't know what's above the water. And the entire room is probably about 60 feet wide. For those perceiving and investigating, there are no traps. But you do... Actually, there's no light either.
Most of us have dark vision. All of us have dark vision?
I have goggles now, so yeah.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, but what I was going to describe wouldn't have
I don't know
worked.
where I am.
Wait, does Slice
You don't
really
have
not have
goggles?
dark vision?
I'm a variant human.
Oh.
Why have we never...
Oh,
Why have we just did that whole combat in the dark?
Well,
it
I was
far enough
recklessing,
in the dark?
and also they had little globules on their head.
would you like dark vision?
Well, we're only like 30 or 40 feet below, right? So we'd still have light from above.
Yeah, but not now.
Oh, no,
I
not
can
now.
go for some dark vision.
If I know
You
you don't
cast-
have dark vision, and we're going down into a dark hole, I'll cast dark vision on you.
Whoa, this is this what you guys see?
I'll pull out a giant carrot and go,
With my
here.
specialized.
This is crazy.
Well, that's the number one thing on our list now is some dark vision goggles for Slice. How come we've never picked those up?
Right? Yeah, I'll pull out a dried carrot and just give it to you and say, here, eat this.
Okay,
And all of a sudden you can
better
see.
for the eyes,
I feel
baby.
like we fixed that a while ago, but I don't know.
Or an agate worth 1,200 gold pieces? What? I'm awakened.
Pull out an agate and touch it to your forehead. And all of a sudden you're
Okay, so now everyone, you see in shades of grey, piles of a hoard.
Do we see that body as a bloated eel?
Yeah, no. Oh, we passed that, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going
Do you look
No,
up and
it
see the body of a
despawned.
bloated eel about to crush us?
Guys, it despawned. We left its chunk.
Is it about to fall on top of us?
Despawn, then will respawn.
Oh no.
Very important. Is it about to fall on top of us?
No,
It
it's
probably
fine.
fell before we did. Or like sank before we could swim.
Well, if we passed
Fell
it,
on top of it.
If we passed it, what?
like swam around it as it was falling.
Then we would swim out of the way where it falls.
Well, we stayed up top and healed and cast a spell, so it had like probably 30 seconds to fall before we did.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry about the eel.
Fully dead.
Saying that makes me want to worry.
Can I make an active perception check to see if there's a dragon amongst this horde?
I've been tracking dragons with a 33 this whole time.
That's fair.
So,
He wasn't getting any pinks.
yeah, there are no dragons here. I'll relay that to the group. There are no dragons here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm pretty confident in that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to find a cool spot in the ground and start drawing the teleportation circle.
Oh, man. And I'll.
You draw
Yeah,
a teleportation.
Can somebody
symbol.
help me check?
Yeah, I'll help you. I'll
Draw
give
them
you a
underwater.
help action.
No. Well, we're probably gonna be, if this is a dragon horde and a massive dragon horde, we will be looting for more than an hour most likely. But
Yeah, so right when our breath fades, we'll go through the thingy.
Guys, you realize that I can just teleport back and forth in the circle. And
no,
Yeah, but
because
no
once
one
once you teleport, the
No one
circle
but Frodrick
disappears.
can breathe.
I can breathe. I don't
You
have
can.
to.
Okay, you and Frodrick can breathe.
Once you use the circle, you
Yeah,
can't
well,
go back
it's
to it.
gone.
It
It's
disappears.
not. You haven't created a permanent circle here yet.
Well, I'll just dive back down into the water. Get back up.
Well, I mean, you're going to teleport us to the ship, right?
yeah, I can get us out of here.
Yeah, the ship's like 80
Well, you
feet
just
that
draw
way, and I'll
just
point
draw
up.
the horde is on dry land, right?
No, the horde's underwater.
That's what I'm saying. I could just
take it all up to the ship, drop back down into the water, do another circle, back to the ship, over and over and over.
and over.
Well,
How many spell slots do you have?
He can ritual it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Is
this is crazy.
there an above water area? Like, is there a riverbank? Or like, you said there was like an air pocket down here, right? Or no? Is it just all underwater?
You guys hadn't found the air pocket yet.
Okay.
With a 29 perception.
Frederick, you look up and you notice stalactites.
Tight.
Yes.
correct?
I'm like Matt when he has to remember.
Tights mites. Yeah, Stephen Colbert.
You see a distorted image of stalactites through the water above you. Looking around, you all pretty much see the horde. Vasily, you finally see the horde. And then off in the distance to your right, like the horde is to like your forward and left, and to all of your right, you do see like the elevation goes up a little bit.
Should we? I think we should check that before we go poking around a horde.
Absolutely. I want to make sure there's no back entrances. There's no.
With my 43 stealth, I'm going to crawl up onto the fucking shore and just look around.
Okay. So it is a sandy beach. And you survey the walls and the ceiling of now land. And you don't see any exits. But with these being blue dragons, Fraudry especially would know that they'd probably make their own.
Yeah. Can I also crawl up on land and using my dragon knowledge see if I can find any areas of like activity?
Bedding down.
Places, yeah, where they were burrowed, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Do I need to carry over my 33 or?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Frederick, as you get onto dry land, you notice the same things. You are able to find a portion of the wall that's made of softer material, and you would it's between the wall and the floor. And you could probably imagine that is where most of their burrowing is.
We'll come back and explore that later.
Yeah, I'm poking around and like rubbing my hand over the wall and lean into the spot and lick it and look up at smoke and go, this is probably where they burrowed.
Lick it.
We'll come back to you later. Let's get the loot and
Take on
let's not
mouthful of
overextend
sand.
or split us up too much. Does anybody have a spell to give us light? Like the light spell or dancing lights?
I do have daylight, but it's a third level slot and I'm out of spell slots.
Does anybody have the cantrip light?
No. I mean, very fair, but
Well, that's not. Yeah.
Let me
I have
use my
dark vision. That's all.
Let me check my spells really quick, guys.
I have my shield on right now.
Does that shed light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, then we're good.
Can you? So, are we good to start looting? I want to ask that before I make my rolls.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can Vasily give me assistance with his shield that sheds light, so I have advantage?
Yes, he shines light on it. Or the light. How far out is your light?
20.
Okay. So as Vasily gets close enough
Here.
to the horde, the light starts shining on specific things outside of just like gold pieces. And so yeah, you'd have advantage because you'd be able to see glims and gleamers.
I'm going to use my luck point here.
Okay.
Can I also loot just to make things go faster?
Sure.
Do I get advantage on it?
A
Or
22.
So I get a 22 no matter what.
A 22.
There was a 50-50 chance, by the way, a 50-50 of me getting higher than a 22.
do
with
I also
3
get advantage
chances.
from the light, or
Are you going to be excavating in the same area, or are you going to pick a separate area?
I'm trying to make it go
55,
faster, so
45.
probably not.
So just roll straight. Okay.
That's a number.
So, as you go to touch the hoard,
Yeah, figured.
you all get a wave of energy that shoots through you.
Like one of those good waves?
Yeah, we're getting good vibes.
With a 22
Hey,
investigation,
roll a
I didn't
vibe
see
check.
this.
Okay, let me
You're
check.
taken aback and can barely stand. Well,
With my 22 for
Really
traps, I didn't see
stay.
this.
it's not a trap like you think.
28 on my vibe check.
Vibing
This is probably gonna be
13.
fucking like... What check are we... Vibe check?
Yep.
That's just your vibe check. A voice booms through your skull.
You got the pizza.
And I'm not going to do a dude voice, but imagine it's a dude voice.
You're gonna have to compete
I'll
with
do
other
it.
voices.
You
Alright,
got the
vibe
pizza. Hey guys, what are you doing down here? Not cool.
I'm gonna need that voice to make a performance check to compete with other voices in my head.
You
Okay.
think you can kill my mate and then steal the egg? You take something of mine and I'll take something of yours.
Oh, shit.
We'll see who can live without the other longer.
He's gonna take our oxygen?
Alrighty.
That's not cool.
No, he's
Back to
either...
the ship. Back to the ship. Everybody back to the ship.
Vasily, how quick on the
Oh
teleportation circle?
shit, you're right. He gonna take our fucking airship.
That
What
I
a
do.
rude dude.
Hey, Lee, where are you out on the circle?
Cast it as an actual spell.
Just because we killed his wife and then kidnapped his child? What a
What
rude guy.
What a weird guy, honestly.
Well, that or he's going after our backstory people. Like our
Kinda
hometown.
cringe.
But Smoke's first thought is the ship.
Oh, I guess that would make sense. My thought is also the ship.
I mean, she did ask us for important characters for backstory. But
What do you mean? I don't recall anything.
in the moment,
Wait.
She
moment,
also cast
Wait,
a fifth level
guys,
modify memory on me.
Guys, Vasily, how quick on the circle?
I mean, it just takes a minute, right?
As long as you're casting it as an actual spell, but you've been working on. Oh no, because you were helping me.
well,
Yeah, but
indeed.
that's just because I turned my lights on.
So it's either Vasily works on the teleportation, or he helps quickly get this.
All I had to do was just turn my shield on. I didn't have to like stop doing what I was doing.
Okay, are you drawing that circle within 20, 40 feet of the hoard?
I mean, I waited until we got to there to draw it, so yeah.
Okay.
So he's been.
Is that an investigation
He's
check?
been drawing it, and you'll have light.
Yeah, he's 15
See-
seconds into it. So shit, take what we can
Look-
in the next.
Yeah, look for any cool magic items. Can I do an investigation check for some cool
Yeah.
dual longswords?
Yeah, 22 investigation, looking to take the most valuable stuff.
So you're pretty much leaving the gold.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
What do I find?
yeah, I'm going for items over gold. We can come if the
Slice
ship.
does not find anything other than just like rubies.
We found some
and
really
gold.
cool seashells.
There's
If-
a lot of gold over here.
If we go back up and the ship is fine, we'll come back and take the gold. Because
If we go back up and the ship is a burning wreckage on the ground, we can still come back and take the gold.
after we kill the dragon.
If he's here.
He's not here. Your lantern would light up, correct?
Roger, you've not had.
Oh
any
yeah, my
interactions.
lantern is on my hip. We are
He's not.
probably within 300 feet of the ship. Is it lit up?
No.
Okay.
Then
Nope.
we're probably fine, dude.
Wait, yeah, no, because if I would have known that, because I brought the lantern, and the ship is not flying,
It's docked.
it would have been it would have been hovering
It's
like
in the water. Oh, okay.
it would have been hovering probably like 20, 30 feet above the ground, just so people couldn't walk up on it, and it would have orders to fly away if people from the ground attacked it.
Some mini dragon activity recently, because I've been looking for signs of it this entire time.
Since I didn't find magic items
We'll
with the
do-
3.
No, wait. What do you think he means by taking things from us?
I mean, my first thought was the ship. It's our most valuable asset, but
I'm going to... Fuck. Does anybody here
Can
have
I
sending?
roll an insight
It's
check?
a bit weird that he wants revenge instead of his kid back.
Yeah, I'll give him the kid back.
That's like a weird mind.
he probably doesn't know that we have it. He
No, he
Vasily.
just said it.
Vasily, do you have
Killed it and ate
a
it.
spell that can talk to people from long distance?
I don't think.
Wait, don't I have a scroll of sending? I don't. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure we used that a long time ago.
We did.
Well, fuck.
And I have so many levels until I can take it.
Only switch
I
on
mean,
spells, right?
Yeah, only at
what-
level up.
Unless they're
after your
coming
long rest.
after,
Oh, wait, you said after long rest?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
unless they're coming after someone in Neverwinter, or
I would have. I think I've told Vasily to pick up that spell before.
Can I,
Whether he did or not, that's on him.
I didn't find anything I wanted to swap out yet.
There. Okay.
Can I do like an insight check to see if I can discern the intention behind what he said?
Okay.
If he meant immediate or he was referencing like important figures in his life. Did he mean important figures in our life? Or I'm proficient in insight. This is crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, go. Sorry.
You can gather that he
He laughed.
that's
since he's
something
been DM.
well, because I'm
Yeah.
trying to answer the question but also not answer the question.
Yeah.
From what he said, and you feel like he might have something of yours.
straight up answer the question.
Fraudry, I'm going to turn to you, and I'm going to touch you and cast invisibility. DM, what I know, the surface of the water is less than 120 feet from us, right? Like, if he was to fly straight out through the cave and straight up, he'd be less than 120 feet from me?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Fuck that.
I cast
Is the
Expeditious
dock
Journey.
is the dock less than 100 feet from us? 100 feet above us.
The dock isn't directly above.
But is it less than 100 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no.
How far
No.
would it be, give or take?
So it was like 40 feet down, and then like a 60, 80 foot tunnel, and then 40 feet down to the floor.
But I'm all the way up on...
Well,
I'm going to swim up to the top, so that should put me about 100 feet from the dock, correct?
40 plus 80.
120 maybe,
120, 100.
because it's 40 feet into the water and then 80 feet down the tunnel.
Then
Well, 60 to 80, she said. If it was 60.
Gonna take 2 turns and just triple move far up the tunnel until I get until I get my connection with Whiskey, and I'm gonna look through Whiskey's eyes at the ship. Because Whiskey is still on the docks.
I say, well, he's gone. He's abandoned us. Weird. He's been with the group for so long.
Do I see anything?
You see that your ship's fine.
I'll swim back and tell the rest of the
Our
group.
ship's fine.
Um,
Then what could he have meant?
my base desire is that my base instinct is
2 large pepperoni.
he's probably going after. I don't know how he would know of anybody important to us, but dragons know incredible things.
Dragons can find out incredible things, but more importantly, I don't know anything about any of you, so I don't know what he would attack first.
I don't know.
Like, do
what he
you
would have
care
done
about
this
anything in
year.
Neverwinter Smoke?
Not Neverwinter, but we are.
Do you care about the magical shop owner whose name I can't remember in Silvery Moon?
No, but we're close to somewhere much more important. Grab everything you can right now. Take it all. We
Where?
move soon. I'll tell you on the ship.
Well, you did the
Nice.
22 investigation check, so did he see anything cool?
It would be nice if you would tell us now while we're looting things so we can prepare.
Can we get switched back to the map, Chris?
Back. Where is it? The north.
Give me a second. Tell us.
There be dragons here.
We're looting. We're taking
There be
everything.
dragons here.
Taking
That
everything.
depends. I can give you the list of things you might find, like treasure things, or I can give you a list of if you want to just grab a bunch of gold too.
I'm taking everything. Smoke is processing information. He's looting, and that's what his mind is focused on. But
I'm looking for magical items. I'm ignoring all money and.
I'm looking for magical items, but I have that
I'll
giant
collect
bag of
the money.
holding, and I am just shoveling gold into it as I go. Oh no! I'm gonna give that to. I'm gonna hand my bag of holding to Slice
Thank you so much.
and say anything gold, shiny, anything, shove it in here. And I'm gonna look for magical items too. So Fraudry and I are on that.
Waves of gold.
Okay. Then
My
I
20
will-
strength sweeping all the gold in one.
Okay. So, with little time that you have, as you start panicking and starting to think of what this dragon could be doing to you mentally, this is what you would be able to find. And for those who can't see the chat, a whole bunch of gold, a whole bunch of platinum, a silver cloth cloak set in spinel, a pearl ewer wreath in continual flame, ebony statue of a male elf bard, large tapestry threaded with fine steel, gilded wooden stele, bronze
chest inlaid with electrum. Hell yeah.
bronze
You're
chest
gonna have to
inlaid
give
with
me that in
electrum.
electrum gold pieces. I'm so sure. Electrum pieces, I mean.
Copper greatsword inlaid with platinum, gold pectoral set with peridot, ivory pedestal set with blue spinel, marble steel with peridot, a dwarven thrower, which is a weapon-ish thing, and then a +3 longsword and a +3 dagger.
Ooh. What? Trey, how dare you? What the heck?
What is
Why
this?
would you?
What?
Don't worry
What
about
is
it. Don't worry about it.
What? Excuse me?
No. What? Is
Guys.
it just me now?
How long does this take us,
No,
Chris?
it isn't.
Probably the majority of your time with the rest of your breath. Fraudry can pick up the last few remaining things as
So,
you
like,
guys start
half an
to.
hour.
Yeah.
Magic items.
Once anything of like the items were gone, Smoke would have swam back up to the top and gone to the ship and let them collect the rest, knowing that Vasily planned on teleporting them all out.
Okay.
Do you tell us anything while we loot?
Nope, I'll tell you on the ship.
Well, fuck you too.
Bruh, it's a. Oh, you hate to see it.
I think that's where we'll stop
Yep, that's what I was
because
waiting
y'all
for.
have y'all have some things to talk about.
Like, what a.
Alright. Good night. We got things to talk about and people to kill. See you tomorrow.
Hell yeah, bro.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who are we raiding
Bye.
tonight?
Also tomorrow, I want the stuff you'll need for the one shot.
Okay.
Wait, what?
The what for the one
His
shot?
one shot, he'll have things for us.
Oh, he'll have things for us. Alright.
I have no clue what he said, but okay.
There's
He'll have things for us.
so I know who we're doing.
Okay.
We're going to go to Fateful Encounters, who is playing D&D right now.
Hey, I know that game.
Hey, Let's see. It looks like they're doing a honey heist.
Ooh.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.